When you typically think about tuner cars, you might think about your Toyota Supras, Skyline GTRs, RX-7s, or even Honda Type Rs. But all of these cars are Japanese. Doesn't Europe and America make any good cars for tuning? Well, actually yes, they do. And today we're going to talk about 5 European tuner cars. Let's start off this list with something a little unusual, a Golf. It isn't really the first car you think of when you think serious performance, but the Golf 7R is the lazy person's 10-second car with only a bolt-on intercooler with piping, a carbon intake, a turbo upgrade, a tune, and DSG flash, and it wouldn't hurt to add tires. The Golf R can hit consistent mid to high 10-second passes. The guys at Revo, one of the places that sell the bolt-on kits for the Golf, claims that after the above upgrades, the car should push around 500 horsepower. And the nice thing about the Golf is it's low-key, not in your face, and it can embarrass 99% of all cars on the road with easy bolt-on kits. And because it's a Golf, if you want, you can customize the living hell out of it. There are so many extras and possible ways you can build the car, and imagine the look on some guy's face when they get beaten by a 2-liter Golf. Next, the Volvo 850R. If you want fun, fast and cheap, this car is probably the car for you. The Volvo 850R is the car that will last forever. Its 5-piston turbo engine can make plenty of power, and because of the cheap cost of the car, you can have a fun and fast car that makes all the right sounds for a really inexpensive price. And because the engine in the 850R is so reliable, you'll have years of joy. Stock, the car could reach 100 km an hour in 5.8 seconds and had a top speed of 244 km per hour. Imagine with a few mods, the tire smoking, turbo fluttering fun you could have in this car. And because of its sleeper look, you might surprise a few people. The 2007 E90 or E92 335 has been known as the German 2JZ. You might wonder why. The main reason is because of the power plant. Under the hood lies a 3-liter E96 twin-turbo engine, named the N54. While there were rumors that the early years of the N54 was sold with fully forged internals, but all models had forged bottom ends and forged rods. But what does all of this forged nonsense mean? Well, it means you can throw a crap ton of horsepower at it on stock internals, which makes for an awesome tuner car. There are examples out there running 800 wheel horsepower on stock internals. And another bonus of this car is even if you don't have a lot of money to spend, you can have huge horsepower gains with just a tune. With a simple tune, you can have power gains of up to 100 horsepower. And another bonus point of the E90 or E92 335 is that, in my opinion, it's already a nice looking car and it has many customization options. The Audi RS3, the businessman's little toy. They aren't cheap, but you get what you pay for. The RS3 is a straight line menace because of its awesome all-wheel drive system and lightning quick DSG system. Another awesome thing about the RS3 is that it has one of the easiest launch control systems you can find in a car today. This is just one of those cars where no matter the weather, the car will always perform. And with just an intercooler, induction, tune and catalytic, you are already over 500 horsepower. To give you an idea of exactly how fast the car is, APR got the RS3 down to a sub 10 second quarter mile, just a few bolt-ons and a tune. Sub 10 seconds. That will just about beat any production car. And last on the list, the B5 S4 Audi. The Audi S4 isn't the most expensive to buy, but the running cost of the B5 S4 can be quite expensive. Nonetheless, the car has the potential to be a problem for just about any car on track or street because of its 2.7-liter V6 bi-turbo power plant. While it only pushes 250 horsepower stock, which is still a lot in my opinion, you can go even higher. You can go to around 500 horsepower on the wheel without even having to change the internals. Now there are many upgrade kits, upgrading forms, and lists of upgrades people recommend for this car. Whether you decide to do track, street, or drag racing, there will be enough information to help you build the car the right way for what your goal is. Whether it's track racing or drag racing, this car is a serious threat.